So man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Wanted to just talk about an ongoing debate that's been popping for a long time, man. This wind is whipping. I hope y'all can hear me, but the freestyle debate. Everybody has their own opinions about what's really freestyle when it comes to rap. Some people say freestyle is just anything you spitting. Some people say freestyle is when you coming straight off the top of the head. And I'm one of the people who believe that a freestyle is when you coming straight off the dome. That's why they call it freestyle. It just no structure. You just spitting. With that first thing that comes to your mind, you making it rhyme, like I did just now. But people have different opinions on it. Some people say, "Man, kick a freestyle," and then they'll start spitting something, and what they spitting, is written. And I did it again. Uh, but I think it just depends on how the definitions come about based on where you live. I'm not saying there's no right or wrong answer. I'm just saying it's my opinion. But some people get real offended when you say, man, spit a freestyle, and then they drop something that they wrote, and it's like, man, that ain't freestyle. I think we should just clarify and just make sure that we say, hey, man, just can you drop something off the dome? You know, can you come off the head rather than just using the term freestyle, and it will cut down a lot of confusion. And then you got the people who are deceptive. They will claim that something that's written is off the top of the head when clearly it's not. Now, don't get me wrong, man. I have seen some cats who can straight up come off the dome, and they are so great at it that it sounds like they wrote it. And I know they didn't. It's just no way they could have done it based on the environment we in, based on the spontaneous nature of the situation. I know cats that, we were in situations where we wasn't even planning on doing no rhyming, no rapping at all. And they bust into a freestyle, man, and they spitting about everything that's surrounding them, and they connecting words and all kind of stuff that's off the dome. Some people just have that gift. Um, Me myself, I'm more of a writer. I'm more of a methodical writer. I sit down and just put it together and formulate it in my mind and take my time and put it together. My off the dome skills are mediocre at best. So I always have a great respect and appreciation for any of those cats who have those skills. I think about my guy ESG out here in Houston, who he's phenomenal with it, man. Other guys like Flip, who can come off the dome. It sound like they wrote it. Theology guys like that, man. That's really a skill and a gift, man. But I don't want us to get caught so much in the labels and the names and saying if it's a freestyle or whatever. Let's just appreciate the art of it. Let's just appreciate the art form of it and show respect to those who can do it. It's funny because it's a lot of guys who can really freestyle, but they can't write. And they will admit to you, say, man, I'm not really good with the pen, man. I don't like to write. I ran across several guys like that just over the years, and that's amazing to me. And even some people who actually put out recorded material, they put out music, and they just go in there and they freestyle it, and they may, even if they mess up, they might just punch in and clean it up. Or some people will record themselves freestyling, and then they'll come back and lay it out in a written form. That's actually a form of writing, to record yourself freestyling and then put it together on the record. You memorize what you said off the dome. That's just like writing. You're just not using a pen and pad. So the thing is, nobody's method is wrong. I can't knock whatever gets you there. Whatever gets you there, that's the right way to do it. I can't knock your method. I can't be questioning your way of putting it down, especially if it works for you. Number one, if you're comfortable with it, but if it works for you, who am I to say, well, you should do it like this or you should do it like that? Because I definitely wouldn't want nobody telling me how to create my art. See, I'm a dude. I sit up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's my time. When I feel like I'm the only person on the planet, and my concentration for some reason is at a peak, and I just lay it out. I wouldn't want nobody telling me, well, man, you should try writing in the morning because in the morning your brain is. Nah, man, look, man, I do it the way I do it. It's worked for me, and I'm not gonna change the way I do it. So I think that's what makes the game what it is. It makes the game, the world go round because if again, if everybody did everything the same way, how boring would that be? And I'm a person who I I can show appreciation to the gifts of others. I can look at somebody else's gift, and especially if it's a talent that I don't have, I look at it like, wow, that's amazing, man. It's the beauty. It's the beauty of God's blessing. Like, man, I gave you this, but look what I gave him. Look what I gave her. You know, it's like how he spreads out his gifts, how he spreads out his talents. Like it's like a bouquet of flowers or a bed of flowers, an assortment, just different flowers. Look at this rose over here. Look at this violet over here. Look at this blue flower over here. Look at this different multicolored flower. He's just displaying his different ways of spreading out his greatness, displaying his greatness, and he deposits that in other people. So don't be upset if it's something that somebody can do that you may feel like, man, I can't do that. I can't do that. Don't get upset at that because it's something that you can do that they can't do. You just got to find that out. So, you know, let's end the freestyle debate and just appreciate the gifts that everybody has. And if you want to say freestyle, say freestyle. If you want to say off the dome, say off the dome. However you want to phrase it. I say off the dome just to clarify, because sometimes you go to different shows and you get in ciphers and you go on radio interviews and people say, man, at the end we want you to kick a freestyle. If you tell me to kick a freestyle, I'm gonna probably spit something that I wrote. Unless you specify and say, nah, we just coming off the head, then I will be respectful to the format and I'll come off the head. Now it might be trash, but I'll do it. All right, man. This your big brother K-Rino, man. I hope the rappers and the artists and the fans of hip hop got something out of this. And y'all make sure to like and comment, subscribe, and I'll hit y'all with another one real soon. All right, peace.